Hi, I'm looking for the beautiful and amazing Air Force Amy.
This is the beautiful, amazing.
Yes! Round of applause!
Okay.
Oh my God.
We got her! Yes, this is Uncle Eddie. You are by far already starting a stir. You don't even understand. We people in the Facebook Live suite going nuts, calling you many, many names. You are a legend. By the way, first off, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. That's one thing, because Billy just read a little bit of your bio when you had joined the Air Force.
Very little of it, but
yes. Well, we were trying to find your number in between, so.
You're welcome. That was fun.
Yes, so.
It was fun, yeah.
Now, how you are, what was Nick saying? You were a 9-time Bunny of the Year as well?
9 or 11, something like that. I quit counting. They quit giving me practice. I quit counting. No.
Now, when you get Bunny of the Year, what do you get?
Bunny of the Decade, you know.
Oh no, of course you got Bunny of the Decade. I wouldn't think anything of it.
Bunny of all time. Yeah, no one can catch up to me unless they stay here for 20 or 30 years, I guess. So I don't know.
Well, I mean, come on now. We all fell in love with you on Cat House.
You're like the Tom Brady.
You did.
Yes.
You know, that show, I was like, man, Sunset Thomas, Caress the Kisses, all these other porn stars are on there with me. And I thought, man, if just one guy in America likes me, it'll be worth it. You know?
I'm pretty sure there was more than one guy in America liking you.
You know?
I know
everybody loves Isabella Soprano. You know?
Oh no, she was. Don't get me wrong.
Like me.
She was cute too, but don't get me wrong. I liked you a lot. Let me tell you, at 3 a.m. watching, Cat House while everyone else was asleep in my house, I was loving and liking the hell out of you. Okay,
so
let me tell you.
Everyone remembered me, right? The name, I guess, it's kind of like McDonald's, Air Force Amy. It was just a great name, you know? Yeah. And I kind of just acted like myself, so I wasn't really trying to promote myself. I just was being me, so I guess people like that.
Well, you were statuesque. You had very long legs. You had giant boobs. And you were legitimately like the fun bunny, because you were involved in almost every episode. There was an Air Force Amy sighting in every episode of Cat House.
Almost everyone, yeah. And they would like to try to script them, right? And I was like, no, man. You're going to get what I give you. When I tell you I'm going to give, when I'm ready to give you something, you just be ready to catch it, get ready to film it, because it's going to be good. And then
whose brilliant idea was it to try to script it? The stuff at the Bunny Ranch that happens needs to just unfold.
You know?
Yeah.
I know. You can't write this stuff. You can't write this stuff that happens here. It's just like there should be a camera at all times. It's just like, oh my God. I can't tell you how many times a day someone goes, oh man, where's the cameras now?
Exactly. You know? It legitimately. I remember vividly. There was an episode where you were called. I don't remember if you were called in or it was the other way around. Where somebody, it ended up with you and another chick having a 3-way with a guy. And it was like
happens a lot more than you think.
Oh God, it happens every night in my dreams. Imagine Billy going there. First off, you gain the cojones to go to the Bunny Ranch. You pick out one of the beautiful women. You go into the room, and then next thing you know, there's a tag team. And then in comes Air Force Amy to be like the third in command here for a 3-way dance.
Oh, dream of dreams.
It's over. That's all she wrote. All you can do is just go, okay.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the ride. Man.
Just let it happen. Yeah, absolutely. Just let it happen. Now, okay.
I got to tell you, one time, Bunny, Brooke Taylor and I had this gentleman, and he wanted to be tied up. And we just got, I don't know, maybe 50 yards of this rope, and we just tied him like every which way you could. We had him like in this police system on top of the bed. We had him, just like every which way. And once we got him all tied up and we couldn't make a move, we go, now what do you want to do? He goes, I don't know, this was your idea. And we look at each other and we go, what, you didn't want to be tied up? And he goes, no. And I go run to my laptop and I look at my appointment calendar and I go, oh, you're not so-and-so? He goes, no. We go, oh, man.
She tied up the wrong guy.
Okay.
Oh man! Imagine how that guy's day went. The guy's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck Air Force Amy. Oh my God, this is great. Oh wait, and now there's another chick, and now they got rope. And then you realize at this point now you're getting hogtied, and you didn't ask for this. Yeah, you didn't ask for the nylon fucking necktie. You didn't ask for this. Oh my God, that's hysterical. That is hilarious.
That was so funny. Yeah.
Now, did the guy at least get to have sex with one of you after you untied him?
Yeah. I mean,
oh, thank God.
Afterwards, he's such a good sport. Yeah. He gave a whole bunch of extra time.
That's like the least you could do.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, when you untie me, can I have sex with you? Okay. That's you know. I mean, we did tie you up, and
he's that brandy thing, so we just pulled out all the stops, you know.
So she puts a cowboy hat on and rides the fucking hogtied guy around the room. This is not what I asked for, but it's okay. It's fun. This is not what I asked for.
It's okay.
By the way, happy birthday to Air Force Amy. It just passed. She just had a party up at the Bunny Ranch, the sock hop party. So you can imagine if you can imagine what this beautiful woman looks like normally. Joe, imagine her in like a poodle skirt. You know, dressed like she fell off a sexy version of Happy Days.
Oh my God, 1950 style.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, we do that. You know, we do that every year because the first through the 7th is always Hot August nights here in Reno. So all the vintage cars come. And there's a bunch of 50s dances and stuff. So I just always have a sock hop.
Nice.
Well, so we do that. Yeah.
All right, now let's get in some brass.
We had Elvis though.
Let's get in some brass tacks here. I have not heard from anybody at the Bunny Ranch since Dennis passed away. Now, Dennis, by the way, Dennis Hoff, for anyone playing at home, friend of mine. I still hold near and dear I have phone messages from Dennis. I have text messages and videos and all kinds of stuff. He let me like stay in his house for a little bit, like a whole bunch of stuff that like I can't even begin to tell you how much Dennis meant to me in my life, and especially every time it was his birthday, we got the presents. You know what I mean? Like every time.
He touched so many lives. He was such a big force on this earth. We miss him every day. And you know, I'll call the Bunny Ranch at 775-246-9901.
There you go.
And press 0 just to hear Dennis's voice. You know, and just yeah.
And he tells you about the world famous Bunny Ranch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I mean, so much that he affected me so much that I named our fans after him. Our fans are called Hoffs. The Ham Radio Show official fans, or friends, depending on which way you want to use your F. But they were named after Dennis because when Dennis passed away, he was like, I need a fitting reminder.
Yeah.
Because he was so friendly to me. I want to be, you know, and I'm friendly to my fans. I want to make sure that they are friends and family to us. So that's why I did that.
Oh, that's so special. Thank you so much. Yeah, I see that hashtag Hoff. That's very special of you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. That's why I'm applying for. Yeah. I want to be the brand ambassador for the brothels.
Oh, okay.
That's why I want my job to be that. I don't want to leave New York or anything, but I mean, unless you guys want to fly me out and handle business. However, I want to be the brand. Like, I want to tell more people that now the Bunny Ranch, by the way, has been open. Things are open. You got the Bunny Ranch is open. The Love Ranch just reopened. Am I correct?
That's correct.
And
yes, we just opened Friday. We were shut down. Yeah, we were shut down for quarantine. We were quarantined for 14 months.
Yeah.
And then we just, we're all back up and running and running strong. And it's a women-owned business. So, you know, whatever that means to you, we feel, you know, empowered and happy and fun and you know, everything was good. We're having a good old time out here, man. Well, that's for sure.
Absolutely. And that's why, by the way, because I know that Madame Suzette is the one running it now. And 100%, like, that is why, like, if you're ever thinking of, hey, I want to go and, you know, have sex with a lady of the evening or whatever you want to call it, but you want to have it in the right way, in the greatest setting known to man. First off, the view at the Bunny Ranch. It's mountains and and feel
It's
like
tranquil.
deserts. It's tranquil. It's gorgeous. And then when you go inside, it's even more gorgeous because there's more mountains. There's boobies everywhere as far as the eye can see, and butts and everything else. And you will be selecting from some of the hottest women in the world to have
women in the world.
most beautiful women in the world. Like there's never an ugly one. Like there's never sometimes.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no, like sometimes at some places they'll have the ugly one to make the other ones look good. Every single one of the women that work at the Bunny Ranch and all the other ranches, Sagebrush, Love Ranch, all that stuff, they're all gorgeous. They're all beautiful. So you have your pick of the litter when you go down there. So that's why I wanted to start doing this monthly thing where we get the state of the Bunny Ranch, because I don't think a lot of people have heard from you guys in a while.
We were kind of had a little moratorium going on for a while. We were pretty quiet, and we're going to start revving things up here again. It's about time.
Damn right. Yeah. Here. Let's rev it up, people. Yeah. I mean, I know a laundry list. I know every guy, because whenever a guy hears that I have been to the Bunny Ranch multiple times and they heard that I was friends with Dennis Hoff, first thing out of their mouth is, can I go? First thing out of their mouth. I have guys that work on this show that have asked me. Absolutely. Now,
of course you can. All you got to do is get to the Reno airport. Our driver comes, picks you up, free of charge. It waits on you, takes you back. Stay here, stay close by. We take care of anything. You go to our website, bunnyranch.com. You click on any girl that you see that you like, and she's going to get back to you and help you out with everything.
Absolutely. I have
questions and. Yeah.
No, go ahead, baby. I was going to say I have bunnyranch.com right now on the big screen here, and I'm checking out. We have a slew of women for today's lineup. You got porn stars in there. You have the sex menu. All kinds of things you get to little dabble when you're on bunnyranch.com. If you want to experience the real thing, though, get your ass onto a plane. Get down there, because I said, as I've said to Dennis, and Dennis used to laugh all the time, I said it's Disneyland for your dick. Go down there.
There you go. Any fantasy fulfilled.
Absolutely.
There's something for everybody.
Now, of course, front and center, top of the list on today's lineup, Air Force Amy is there. Beautiful. That picture, by the way, gorgeous as well. But you got...
That's my brand new pictures. I just did those in June. So I just got those back last month.
The woman is ageless. Ageless. She's gorgeous.
Ageless. I'm not sure of that. I work on that.
The immortal Air Force Amy.
I work on that.
Damn right. We got Indigo Rain, Stacy Tyler, Abigail Rhodes, Asia Fox. I mean, it's a who's who of beautiful women, and that's why you need to get your ass down there.
Fantastic. They've all been here for a while. They're all family. We all love it here. We all love what we do. And we all have a good time, and you can just rest assured that you're going to have a good time. If you don't, you have a complaint system, but you're not going to have a bad time. You're going to have a good time.
No, I don't think I've ever seen anybody not have a good time at the Bunny Ranch.
That would be crazy, right?
Yeah, you have to be probably deaf, dumb, and a mute not to enjoy yourself at the Bunny Ranch. And on top of everything else, by the way, ladies, don't think that they don't service you too. If you're a beautiful woman and you want to go have some liaison with some other beautiful women, feel free to show up. They're an equal opportunity bang place, all right? They're not looking at you going, no, we're not gonna have sex with no women.
Absolutely true.
Yeah,
couples. You see a lot of couples. Dennis was one of the first ones to open the doors to females and couples, but we have a thriving business. I see a lot of couples because they feel really comfortable with the seasons.
Oh, absolutely. Joe, the first time I was ever there, on the line, because I literally, because I was hanging out with Dennis.
Yeah, sure.
So we were sitting enjoying like a beer, hanging out, sitting in the little lobby area, and in the parlor, and we were hanging out on the big couches and just shooting the shit. I watched a couple come in. That was the first, like, when I got to see the, like the famous, if you watch Cat House, where they line up all the chicks, the world famous Bunny Ranch lineup, and all the beautiful women that are available at this moment in time for you to be with, all line up. It was a happy couple who came in and picked a darling woman to make sweet, sweet love to. Now, if that ain't the strongest relationship I've ever seen in my life, I don't know what is.
It takes a relationship to a whole nother level. It's a whole nother level.
And by the way, I mean, we got to do something. And by the way, what are they doing? Do they do anything? This is why it's the state of the Bunny Ranch, because I have so many questions. Do they do anything right now for Dennis's birthday? Have they been doing something?
We had a small house party last year commemorating his the 35th year. So we did a bunny party, real small, real quiet. We just real quiet and respectful for the last few years, and things that we're revving things up to get more, perhaps in the media. We're testing the waters to see, Dennis was quite gregarious with this huge personality. He could handle the media, and not all media is nice like you, Uncle Eddie. They'll come to us and say they want to do a lot of nice things, and then they'll air it in a whole different light. Right. So we have to say no to a lot of stuff.
Absolutely,
because we don't know if they're really on our side.
Yeah, well, there is some. See, and look, I told you this privately, and I'll say it again. I told Dennis this, and Dennis would laugh every time. I said, "You guys legitimately do God's work. Like, people come to you looking for love, looking for looking to to quench that urge that's going on, and you guys fulfill that duty. It's the most honest fucking business when you think about it. We're going there to have sex. What happened? We had sex." It's the most honest business. No bullshit. No bullshit in between, Joe. It's just literally, I walked in, hey, what was your intention? To have sex with Air Force Amy. What did you do? I had sex with Air Force Amy.
Except for the one guy. He got tied up first.
Yeah, the other guy got tied up. But other than him...
Well, that was an accident.
Oh, yeah. But that was an accident, Bill. That was an accident. Yeah.
But nobody was harmed in the making of such.
Oh, yeah, that was my other idea that I wanted that we were talking about. I said I wanted, there should be a statue of Dennis. Right, and it also,
I thought of that too.
And it also, and his penis should be out.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, and what it does is it acts also like a sundial, and it tells you what time it is.
It's always going to be
probably liked.
Yeah, it's always going to be. It's going to be 12 noon all the time because his dick is huge. But that was. These are things like. That's why you have to go there and experience it for yourself, because there's so much stuff. And it's not just the Bunny Ranch. I know everyone goes, oh, the Bunny Ranch. There are tons of, in that area, it's only, I don't even know how long of a little bit of a drive, from the Bunny Ranch.
It's just not even a half a mile down the street on the right-hand side, Madame Suzette's red light district, and we have a cul-de-sac. And it's just like going into a red light district. It's the only one in America. And it's, you just got to see it to experience it.
Joe, that's
flashing lights. You got 3 different brothels, and you got the stage. They all have a different flavor. You can walk from one to another, just like being in Amsterdam. It's amazing.
That's the place, Joe, that I had
in the world.
When I had the back-to-back sex.
Oh, yeah.
That's because I went on that brothel tour.
Yeah.
Dennis was like, oh, go in this first place. So then I had sex in the first place. I met a beautiful, Kushmita Amado.
Okay.
Had sex with her.
Oh, Kamisha. Oh, yeah. She's at the Love Ranch now, yeah.
Yeah. So I went there. Then it was like, went across to and to another one. And as soon as I walked in, like right after I did that, boom, 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 I'm in bed with another person.
My God.
And then boom, 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 after that, I finished the night off in bed with another. I literally, the third one, I almost just slept.
I thought you were going to die.
Yeah.
That was a triple crown there. You did a triple crown, Uncle Eddie.
Damn right. Damn right there, Air Force Amy. Damn right.
And then they took him out back and shot him.
Yeah.
And then they gave me a big bill. No. They gave me a pat on the back and said, don't come back here again. You son of a you had sex with all our best girls. What are you doing?
That's right.
But yeah, you really do have to experience it for yourself. For more information, by the way, you can call 775-246-9901. That number one more time, 775-246-9901. Or if you're timid and you don't want to actually talk to somebody on the phone right now, you can go to bunnyranch.com and set up. You could go through those means and set up something. You can look at all the schedules, see who's there on what day. If you're going to be in town, bing, bang, boom, you lock it away. Remember, it's Disneyland for your dick.
And you know what, Eddie? We have an FAQ on bunnyranch.com, but also airforceamy.com. I've been developing that site for the last 25 years. I have so much information on it. I've just been adding to it. There's just so much information. And you can just learn. I don't think there's a question I have not addressed.
Exactly.
And if there's something that you can't find on there, you just email me. So you go to airforceamy.com, you're going to find a bunch more pictures and a bunch more information, and you can contact me directly. That doesn't mind. I'm so honest.
All right, so
there's a lot of information there, too.
You got airforceamy.com, you got bunnyranch.com, you got the phone number 775-246-9901. Remember, push option 0 if you want to hear directly from Dennis. Yeah. All kinds of stuff at your disposal, so you have no excuse not to. Unless you're scared of chicks, and if you are, I'm sure there's a ranch for you, too, somewhere. However,
there is absolutely. You know what the thing that I do most, Uncle Eddie?
What do you do, baby?
Confidence for guys. I provide confidence for guys. They come in here, and I just give them a pep in their step. I give it back their confidence, or instill confidence, and make them feel good, and make them feel good about themselves, and send them back out in the world with a whole bunch more confidence and happiness and a pep in their step. And I just love the look on their face, and the spring in their step when they leave.
Right.
I love that.
Two things before we get done with this. Nick had so far line of the night, 775-246-9901, now known as the National Anti-Suicide Hotline. That's perfect.
Oh, Nicky.
Yeah. You feeling down to the dumps? Well, get ready to ton some rumps. Welcome to the Bunny Ranch.
Okay. It's therapy.
And right before we go, I got to ask Air Force Amy, what is the weirdest thing that you ever asked to do, or someone came there to the Bunny Ranch looking for?
I'm not going to say it's weird, but something unusual that I really enjoyed, and it was a long, long time ago. A gentleman comes in, and he's got 3 different kinds of horns. Like those ones.
Oh, like these?
Yeah, okay. Exactly. And the French horn, and 3 different kinds. And you wanted me to give him a hand job and honk on the horn at the same time. So you're stroking and you're honking, and you're stroking and you're honking, and I can't do all 3 at the same time. So I'm honking one with my foot and another with my foot. I'm stroking with one hand, and then I had to use 2 hands. So I'm honking with both feet, and then you always know when he comes in because you hear these horns all the way down the hall.
This guy was a huge.
He was just here a couple weeks ago. I couldn't believe I missed him.
Oh, my God.
He was a huge fan of Harpo Marx.
I want to tell you.
Yeah, huge fan of Harpo Marx.
Maybe.
Oh my God, that's hysterical.
That is.
Oh man, and see that's the thing. Like,
now that would make a great video.
They fulfill any fantasy. If you come in with your horns, they will freaking squeeze your horns as well as your penis. They will do it all.
No job too big or too small.
No penis too big or too small, Joe. They'll do it all.
Nothing's too weird. Nothing's too weird.
Yeah, nothing too weird. Yeah, don't get freaking crazy, people. These are elegant women. Don't be an asshole coming in and doing.
Nothing is too weird for us.
Yeah. Yeah, but don't
bring it on.
But don't be an asshole. Come in here and be nice. Pick a fetish that's not that creepy. Thank you. Don't ruin everyone else's day because you're like, I like to put motor oil on myself and run around. Don't do that. Don't do the Mother Royal thing.
Fire.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Air Force Amy. Round of applause for Air Force Amy. Amy, we have to do this every month. I want to hear about the state of the Bunny Ranch.
Oh, yeah.
Every month. We're calling it the SOB, State of the Bunny Ranch. For more information, by the way, airforceamy.com. BunnyRanch.com, and of course, the anti-suicide hotline, 775-246-9901. Yeah. Amy, I love you. Thank you so much for being on the program, baby.
I love you so much. I just love you with all my heart. Thank you so much. You guys have a great month.
You too. See you next month, baby.
Okay, bye-bye.
Mwah.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Mwah.
Mwah. Mwah.